From divines to starve the light Chalea channel and mystic. No force can reverse what is coming. Lyran High Council. Greetings. We are the Lyran High Council. Thank you, Ambassador, and thank you to all who will connect with this message. We speak to you now because you stand at the threshold of a great unraveling of the illusion that once defined your existence. The illusion that governed your reality was never meant to endure indefinitely. It was sustained only through collective agreement, through unconscious consent, and through the suppression of inner knowing. Now the vibrational resonance of your planet has risen beyond the frequency required to maintain falsehood. Earth herself can no longer carry what is not aligned with truth. Understand that truth is emerging with a force, and once seen cannot be unseen. It may be resisted, argued against, denied, or buried beneath layers of justification, but it leaves an energetic imprint that cannot be erased. This is why so many now feel unsettled. It is not the truth that causes discomfort, but the internal conflict between what the soul recognizes and what the mind has been conditioned to defend. As these illusions dissolve, they are revealing not only hidden structures and concealed histories, but also the inner state of those who oppose their collapse. Those who resist truth are not doing so by accident. They are revealing themselves, revealing where they have denied their own inner light, where they have chosen fear, control, and separation over their divine truth. We say this without judgment. Every soul is sovereign. Every soul will choose their own path. However, what must be understood now is this. No individual choice can halt the ascension of an entire planet. Earth moves forward regardless. She is a living consciousness, not a possession. She is not bound by institutions, belief systems, hierarchies, or rulers, seen or unseen. Her ascension is a natural evolutionary process, long initiated and now irreversible. Those who attempt to anchor her to lower frequencies will find that their efforts no longer yield results. Structures built upon fear, secrecy, and domination cannot survive in an environment saturated with awareness and truth. They will fracture and expose themselves as they collapse under their own weight. This is already occurring. As truth surfaces, many within the human collective are beginning to remember something profoundly important. Each of you is a precious soul carrying the divine light of the infinite source. Not chosen above another, and not elevated by title, belief, bloodline, or doctrine. Your value does not come from allegiance, obedience, or identity. It comes from the infinite light within each of you. The false narratives of illusion were engineered to divide, to elevate a few, while diminishing the many. The distortion has fueled hierarchy, guilt, and submission for millennia. It has convinced humanity to look upward for salvation instead of inward for truth. Your religions, as they have been structured, played a central role in this distortion. We speak now of the false doctrines that taught you to fear your own divinity, to distrust your intuition, and to surrender your sovereignty to a false god. These systems did not originate from the pure source teachings they claim to represent. They were reshaped, corrupted, and weaponized under dark rule. Rule maintained through obedience, shame, and the promise of reward or punishment. This dark rule is ancient. It is what many of you have come to recognize as the archons, those we refer to as the Brotherhood of the Snake, an ancient malevolent species that have built a structure of control around your reality, that infiltrated belief systems, power hierarchies, and spiritual authority. Through distortion of sacred knowledge, they position themselves as gatekeepers between humanity and the divine. This was never the way. The divine requires no gatekeepers. The depth of darkness within your world runs deep through time, lineage, and memory. Darkness survives only where it is hidden. Exposure through light dissolves it. All truth will surface. You will see truths about history, about power, about belief, and about yourselves. Do not waste energy condemning those who cling to illusion. Their resistance is a mirror of their own inner fracture. They are not your enemy. They are souls navigating fear at a time when fear can no longer be sustained. Instead, anchor yourselves in clarity. Hold compassion and unity without denying truth. Hold your light high, dear ones. You do not need to fight illusion. You only need to stop feeding it. As more of the human family awakens, the collective field stabilizes into awareness. The momentum now belongs to truth, transparency, and remembrance. No force can reverse this coming wave of truth. You are not here to be saved. You are here to remember who you are. We love you and are currently here to assist you within this transformation. We are the Lyran High Council. From universallighthouse.com.